Good morning, people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Good morning, friends. How are you? How's been your week? How's been your week, guys? Good morning. My apologies. I should have been here, I think, about 6 minutes ago. But I had to respond to an important call, which was either going to disturb us. Anyway, it was going to disturb our life. So at least I'm glad it came at that time. How are you, good people? How are you? How are you? Please call somebody, text somebody that you think needs to hear what I have to share. I'm sure you've seen the caption. Good morning, Dube Nyakalo. How are you? How are you? How are you? Please, good morning. Good morning. Text somebody. Text someone out there who might want to hear what I want to talk about. Can you also tag Tendai Nyangombe and Matanga Nyasha? Tendai Nyangombe and Matanga Nyasha. Yes. Hi guys. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let's kindly call each other like I announced. Hi Soneni Piri. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you're good. Kindly text somebody who might want to hear this information. Kindly text somebody, guys. Hi Coletta Svanda. How are you doing? How are you doing? Ish, the subscribers, I didn't tell them I was coming on live. I hope they'll see me though. I hope they'll see me. How are you guys? How's been your Friday? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. How's been your Friday? No, not Friday. How's been your week? What's been happening? Good morning, sis. How are you and family? I'm great. I am doing fine, dear. I am fine, but tired. Thank God it's Friday. Noctula Moyo. Thank God it's Friday. Okay, come through, guys. Come through, please. Come through. Come through. I do not want to start talking now and then people then later join us. So please do share the live. Call somebody that you think needs to hear this. I hardly come on a live, but when I decide, you know what, I need to come on a live and we do this, I consider it very important. I prefer just doing those short clips, you know, and then, morning Gwanele, how are you doing? Just maybe 2 more minutes and then we will start talking. 2 more minutes and then we can get on talking. Yeah. Okay, come through, guys. Come through. 2 more minutes and then we get on to talk. I hate doing lives because they consume so much of my time. I just do not like doing lives, guys. But when I tell myself, what, you know what, let me just sacrifice. I want to make good use of the time, and I wish you could also make good use of me while we're on a live. Hi Nobukos Imbaiwa, sorry, I can't. Supreme Nobukos. Hi, how are you? Mimi Cholega, good morning, sis. Thank you, Lavi. Hi Bonnie Ngobe, how are you? Right, I think I can get ready. We can start now. We can start talking. Those who come will probably watch the live as a delayed. Okay, it's 9:27. I just want to be here for 20 to 30 minutes, and then we are done and dusted. Okay, good morning, guys. My name is Nobantu Mbambo. Those who might not know me and are new to this platform, what I do behind the scenes and then bring it on to you is research the job opportunities that are available within the diaspora community. So what I do is when I research those jobs, I come through and share the jobs as I see them, okay? Then there are fortunate opportunities where I am told by a certain company, by a recruitment company, to say, look, Nobantu, we see this is what you do on your page, so we have these particular jobs. Can you kindly present them to the people who might fit for the jobs? I'm good, no matter how are you, darling. How are you? Auntie is here today. Your auntie is here today. So this is what I do. And when I bring in an opportunity, I do not have any influence to your application. I do not have any influence to you maybe assessing the job or whatever influence that you may think of. So what I only know is, thank you, Nameta. What I only know is a certain company is recruiting and these are their requirements. Then the rest of the information, I always refer you to the website, right? I always refer you to the website. Somebody was saying, you keep saying right, but there's nothing that you're saying. I'm sorry, guys, but for those who would want to hear what I am talking about, I'm sure they will hear and not pick the negatives, so don't mind me. I've never been a teacher, so these rights and what, that's just me. That's how I talk, I guess. So I do not, that's why when I present a certain opportunity and then people come to my inbox, I do not respond, because those are not questions directed to me. Neither should they be directed to the employers, because the employers did not ask you to send inquiries. They asked you to put in your application. So don't be surprised when I do not respond to your questions. Right, Matanga Nyasha, you said, and you do not answer messages, dear. That was a bit offensive to me to say I do not answer messages. When and why did you send a message in the first place instead of you to ask where I sent the information? I think it's only ideal for you to ask for information where you found the information that you're looking for. Like, for instance, I think I was talking about drivers, and then you just sent in a message to say, and you don't answer messages, dear. So I hope you answered. I hope you are certainly answered. Hi, Sposis. So I'm glad you are here, Matanga Nyasha. What question did you want me to answer? Can you ask your question, please? Because look at this, guys. I am not paid for doing this. Besides, the Facebook just putting in a few cents and what. Like, well, it's not even Facebook putting in the cents. It's you putting in the stars, right? If you don't put the stars, I'm not getting anything out of what I'm doing. So I am not obliged to come and, do the lives or to do whatever. I only share whatever information that I get. And then when you see me presenting a short clip, just grab as much information as you can from that clip. And I always make sure I direct you to where you're supposed to go, right? I always say to you, go to the website. I do not share any links here, guys. What I do with the subscribers, because they are supporting me, financially, who doesn't want money? So what I do with the subscribers, I give them the exact link. They just have to click on the link and then put in their application. That's how I support them. But here on the page, I just tell you the name of the company, which is actually helpful in a way, because at least you have a lead to say when you're going on Google, this is what you're looking for. Like I've just typed here on my computer. Look at what I did. It's simple like that, guys. Okay, it's simple like that. I just want to show you something. Okay, so look at that. I just typed, and as long as you type this is what I would have told you. This is what I would have told you. I always make sure I give you. I am not confused like that, guys, just to say put in your application and I don't know, I don't tell you, I don't direct you where to go, where to put in your application. So if you listen to all the videos that I've done, I've always directed you to say go to the website, right? Or go to the company. You're only typing LS Professional Placement, or LS Professional Placement, and then everything is just going to pop up. You see? So there's everything. There's home, there's employers, there's candidates, there's find a job, about, referrals, contact us, all that. So if you decide to go there, guys, this won't help you at all. This is mainly used by the employers, because this is a recruitment company. So the employers will contact these guys to say, okay, we see you're a recruitment company, right? We have these kind of jobs. They will either call them or they will either send them emails. So it's very improper for you who is applying for a job to start contacting the company. They are not looking out to be contacted, by the way. No, they are not looking out to be contacted. Instead, you're going to be assigned a recruitment agent, right, who is going to be communicating with you. The moment you get there, right, the moment you get to this stage where you are now the candidate, you will be given, you know, maybe a name of the person that you'll be contacting, that you'll be communicating with, or it's either it's usually email, by the way, not WhatsApp. There's no way you're going to be communicated to by WhatsApp, through WhatsApp. Okay, so you go there, find a job, because this is what you're looking for, right? You're going there to find a job. This is where all the list of the jobs that I've always talked about are going to be found. A long list of them, guys. A very long list of them. You're going to find those jobs there. Okay, it's just that my laptop is a bit slow, so I just wanted to show you where exactly to go and all that. So look at that already. There is the list of the jobs that is popping up. Look, this one was advertised a few days ago, audiovisual, right? And let's see. Right, executive chef, look at that, Ireland, nationwide, right? If you open this job, as the moment they do this, right, the moment they present a job like that, there is that apply. So there is no reason for you to keep going there, putting in your inquiries to say, what about care jobs and all that? What if I do not have, what if there is no driver's license? Guys, so I'm going to read through a few things that may disadvantage you from getting these jobs. Okay? A few items, a few things. Okay, can I have, you see, Madanga, you're not even listening, my dear. Or it's a brother or a sister, I don't know. You know, it really gets me so much worried to say, okay, am I wasting my time or what? Because you're just coming in and you're saying, can I have a link for you? Well, that's not our reason for being here, my darling. That's not our reason. I'm fine, thank you, and thank you for greeting me. That's not the reason why we are here. So it's very important for you to just, you know, give a listening ear. Whatever instructions are being said, I know this process, guys. I also went through it. I'm giving you tips on how I managed to be where I am. Not that I've made it in life, I'm still too far, guys. But I am just helping you the way I was also assisted. So when you get to a place, people are talking about something, you don't just come in and say, can I have a link? Who said we're talking about that? Okay. And then the other thing, I asked people to tag you because you went to, and you said, I do not answer messages. It's a bit offensive because, guys, that's the best I can do for you. I can come give you an idea to say, guys, this company is recruiting. That's how much I can go. The rest of your questions, you know, my inbox, let me show you how packed my inbox is, and then you tell me where to start from. Okay, I know I started this on my own, guys, and I shouldn't be complaining to you, but I believe we have to be just fair on each other. Okay, already there is about 1,805 messages. I don't want you to see people's names, but look at that, all these messages. There is no way. I am fully employed. I came to Ireland through a company, and that company employed me, and I am working full time. I am not seated on this desk waiting for your messages, guys. So there is no way I am going to respond to your messages as quickly as you want me to do. For those that have communicated with me, you've noticed I always respond to you later, maybe after 1 a.m., 2 a.m., in the middle of the night. You can imagine, instead of me to be taking my break, I am actually responding to your questions. You understand? That's why I introduced the consultation program, you know, to say, guys, I'm now a bit abused. I feel, you know, you just don't want to listen to the information that I've shared and then follow those instructions. But you want a special attention. You want me to be talking to you, you know, and my things have to just stop. I have to pack my things and just be communicating with you. It's a bit unfair, and let's just stop doing that, guys, because I got a response, but I used the normal CV. Okay, what normal CV? What normal CV is Posiso? What normal CV? I want to understand. Maybe I can help you. So kindly make use of me while I come on lives like this. Ask me questions. Request to be added if you want to. There is no stupid question to me. Every question that I think I can respond to, I will certainly respond, my dear friends. I know this journey, it's quite frustrating, it's quite confusing, and you are like, you know what, I am not getting these things right. But I want to give you a tip. I want to tell you the reasons why you're not getting these things right. Okay, so I will try and be as quick as possible so that I have time to go through your questions, guys. Okay, there's 3 things that I wanted us to talk about. So, I want you guys to take note of these things, okay? I want you guys to take note of these things. And if ever you are doing it, just desist. Desist from doing that, guys, because it's just not going to get you anywhere, okay? It's just not going to get you anywhere. You'll just be, you know, back and forth, putting in your applications and you're not getting any responses, right? So these are the 5 common mistakes that hurt your job application. The things that you should never do. I'm sure you should be asking yourself by now, but why? You know, no companies are coming through for me and all that. So what's going on? What's happening? Right. I'll try and give you some few hints that companies have noted to me, you know, that specifically LSPP has noted to me. Thank you, because guys, I think I'm losing my peace, honestly. Thank you, Mimi. I think I'm certainly losing my peace, but because I like doing this and I know people have benefited from this. Last Saturday, somebody just relocated. They moved to the UK. In as much as UK doesn't allow spouses to come, I mean, joint family visa and all that at the moment, but the person decided to come. We walked the journey together. They were patient. They listened to all the small little advices that I was giving them, and they came to the UK just last week Saturday. So it's very possible, guys. When you see me not talking about anything or any opportunity, it's because I do not know. I have no information. I do not want to lie to you and say I know this and that and that and that. I'll also answer a certain question that people were posing to me, to say there's a company that is based in South Africa that says if you trained with them, Island is recruiting you. So meaning to say all the people that trained within that healthcare training company, they are going to be recruited by Island. You know, they're all going to come and, you know, be health carers in Island. To be honest with you guys, I've done my researches. I'm not aware of that information. I am not aware of that information. And all I can say is to you guys, recruitment for healthcare assistants abroad at the moment in Ireland is a bit on the quiet side. Healthcare assistants at the moment, it's quiet, guys. These things are seasonal, very seasonal. You'll notice there was a time when, you know, a certain company was recruiting and a lot of people came through that company. That was the time. And there was no way, honestly, we could hide that information from you. But at the moment, I can tell you, every time, Mina, I work at night, every time in the morning before I sleep, I sit on my corner, I call companies. Hello, I saw this advert online. I just want to inquire if you have any visa sponsorships for healthcare assistants. I call about 5 or 6 companies every day before I sleep. So you can imagine the effort that I'm putting. And I do not want anything from you guys. It's just that I know these things still exist. So if ever we get that opportunity, 1 or 2 people are going to benefit from that. But at the moment, guys, healthcare assistant recruitment from abroad, it's quiet. Very, very quiet. Very quiet. There is nothing really. There is none. So if you hear people telling you, you know, too good to be true stories to say, this company said they're taking all of us. This company is recruiting heavy. This company, they say everything has to go through them. And then there's nothing like that, guys, the island. Me as a person, I work with LSPP, but I don't handle the applications. They just tell me, Nobantu, there is this job that is advertised. Can you, share this information and tell them these are the requirements? That's how far I go. So there's no way I can have influence to say, because I'm not employed by them, remember? Yes, I'm just working hand in glove with them, but I'm not employed by them. So there's no way my applications can come through me, or there's no way I can have some influence to say, okay, no, send in your application to me and then I'll send it. There's no way. I'll be lying to you guys. And so bear in mind that certain company, which I'm not in a space to talk about it, I saw the advert as well to say Island is going to be recruiting. They are recruiting from that particular company, people that trained with them. Guys, these care trainings, let me try. I don't know. I wish I could get somebody to, because I'm not sure if I'm going to say it right in English, but I have to say it in English for the benefit of everybody. These care trainings that we do back in Africa, right? They are somehow insignificant. They are somehow insignificant in the sense that when you get here, you are going to be retrained. There is QQI level 5 to be done in Ireland. There is NVQ, I'm not sure what level in the UK. So that's it's not even the same. That's the care training that is required here in Ireland and in the UK. So those ones that are done back home, why am I saying they're insignificant when you get here? Because the whole, nursing skill and everything is totally different. Even the machines that are used here, the way the processes and the policies and everything, they so much differ. Yeah, so that's just for you to have the basic, just the basic, an ECD. Yeah, but it's just like saying you have an ECD, somebody who has ECD and somebody who does not, but they'll all go to grade 1. Is that it? Somebody went to preschool and somebody who didn't go to preschool, they'll all go to grade 1. But maybe this is not the ideal, example to use, because most companies will say, if you're coming for care, they'll say you should have a care certificate. It's just for you to have the basic information, to know what a patient is, to know what a commodity is, to know how to communicate, to know how to change a patient in bed, to know how to do some bed bath and all that. Just those simple little things, how to check temperature. Remember, the thermometers that could be used in Zim are totally different from here. So all those things, how you communicate with them, it's totally different. So have that basic. That's why I say don't invest so much in these trainings. Have your care certificate on a one. It's good enough. When a company says they are recruiting, they want you to have a care certificate. Just that one care certificate is good enough. Other companies have even gone further to say they grade. They actually say they don't want a care certificate from a certain training school. They want one from a certain, all that. It all depends on the companies. But I can bet with you guys, with that care certificate, there is no way they can say, you are done. When you get here, there's no other trainings that you're going to do. You're going straight to do the job. Forget it. So I'm trying to just to open up your minds to say, they can't say, okay, all of you that did Red Cross, there's this company that's taking you, so you're all going to come, we're all taking you, and these people trained through us, so your applications are coming through us. I haven't heard of that deal. If it ever exists, congratulations and all the best to you guys. And so I think I've answered that one. I've answered that one. Thank you, Coletta. Thank you. This is what motivates me. You see, this does. Thank you so much, Coletta. If you do this, I need your help. Will you start with me from the beginning? How to do it? That's now a consultation, you see, because I'm starting from the beginning till the end. That's now a consultation for me, of which that information which we'll be talking about on the consultation, I have presented it on the lives. If you really take your time, look at the lives that I've done, look at the CV presentations that I've done, all that information is there. So before you pay your money, because I charge, I charge, right? Before you pay that money, why not just go through and see but is it necessary to come for consultation or not? But still, if you feel no, you still want to talk to me, you on the other side, sitting here, and you want to understand me better, fair and fine. You're most welcome to come through. You're most welcome. Who doesn't want money? Auntie? But I've explained to you. Try and check for those videos. They have all the information. Okay. Right. I think I can move now. Okay. Right. Good. So the 5 common mistakes that hurt your application, your job application. Not following instructions. Just not following simple instructions. If the job advert tells you how to apply, follow those steps. Comments like interested and how do I apply when instructions are already given don't leave a great impression. Like I said, I showed you, for those that were here when we started, I showed you on my laptop to say where to go. If you then decide to go on contact us, already you've given that company a bad impression of yourself. They can actually, you just be in your application, if ever you're going to put an application. They're just going to throw it away because you're just simply not following instructions. They've taken their time to open a website and paying for it, so that they make the application easier for you. Where you're just going to go to the application, the application form, put in the details that are needed. You're completing that application form. Let me see if I have it close here. It should just be as simple as that, okay? So at the moment you do not respond, or the moment you do not follow the instructions, then you are going to have a very, very big problem, guys, because it just doesn't give a good impression. And then suppose, well, like I do, I present the job here, and then you come on the comments and say interested. Okay, so what's going to happen? You're going to just stay on the comment section interested like that. Because no one is going to come to you, come and get you from the comment section and say, okay, come here, come, hello, my darling, bring your application. What's your name? Okay, what job are you looking for? All right, what qualifications do you have? No one is going to do that, guys. No one. So that interested, just get it out of your heads. Because even if the prospect employers are looking at this live as what doing it, or they're looking at a post that I put up, and then they see you putting interested, already they can, they can get your name dotted down, written down to say this person is not following instructions. They never asked you to write interested. They never asked you to say, how do I apply? All the information has been given. So simply following instructions, guys, might increase your chances of getting the jobs, okay? So like I said, you just go to, okay, let's see if I can open an application form here. Right. For instance, there is this one. And there's a very long list of jobs here. Right, let's look at this one, the plumbers. Okay. Pardon me, guys, if I miss your questions or your comments. Right. Look at this. And this is exactly the same thing that's going to happen when they post the care jobs, because I know most of you are looking out for the care jobs. So remember, there was an apply on this side, and then I just clicked on that, and this is what came out. Right now, the job is being detailed. Okay, so this is the Red Seal plumber. Don't ask me what Red Seal plumber is, guys. This is out of my profession. But if you are a plumber, you'd know what they're looking out for. Look at these things. They want you to have 5+ years of experience. If you do not have this, don't bother. This one is not for you. If you require relocation, them putting these asterisks, guys, it means a lot. It should catch your eyes to say this job has visa sponsorship. Sponsored work permit available. Other jobs will be saying you should have the right to be in Ireland, or it will say no visa sponsorship available. But this one should be a catch to you to say, okay, right, wow, this one has visa sponsorship, and do I have the 5 years of experience that is required? Okay, now you move on. So they are specifying about the job, blah, 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 and whatever. They're talking about the benefits, like you can see there. And then I want us to go to the application process. You see? So all that information, blah, 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 key responsibilities, that's the money. Some were asking, what, oh, that much? Yes. Yes. Some companies pay, guys. Okay. And then look at that. And then they say, look, apply to the job. So I don't know what people will be asking me to do, or what I should say when they say, how do I apply? When everything is right there, upload your CV. You can choose to drop your resume. Unfortunately, I cannot come here and teach you computers, guys, because then I teach myself. There are things that I'm not really familiar with. But if there are things that I'm not sure of, I would certainly ask somebody who's more computer literate to help me. So if you are not sure of your computer literacy skills, ask somebody to help you than for you to lose an opportunity because you're not computer literate, right? So they would want you to upload your CV. Others were saying my CV cannot be uploaded. There is nothing that I can do, guys. I cannot help you in any way. You just have to upload your CV, okay? And then you're putting in your information there. Your name, full name, last name, every information, right? View opportunities, okay, right? So email, phone number, there's room for you to put your Zim or your South African or your Zambian number or whatever. Look at that. I hope my screen is... Can you see, guys? I hope I'm not just being silly and you can't see anything. Can you confirm if you can see, guys? Because my screen looks a bit... Okay, so location, city, Bulawayo, state, Zimbabwe, what's this state? I don't know, maybe whatever, Mpumalanga or whatever. Country, Zimbabwe, zip code, we have no zip code, plus 263, I don't know, whatever. But these things have no asterisk. So even if you're not sure of the state, you just leave it blank like that, it's still fine. Okay, then LinkedIn profile, it has no asterisk. If you do not have LinkedIn, forget about it, just leave it. Okay. Then candidate profile, I hope you can see, guys. Confirm. Candidate profile. Okay, they want the summary. This is where I always say this is where you're going to put your... Hi, Romeo. How are you, my brother? Long time. This is where you're going to put your professional statement or your cover letter. Enter the summary, because up there, they only requested for a CV. Up there, remember, when we saw uploading of CV. Then here, this is where you're going to put your... what's written on your cover letter. You're going to type it here in summary. They want a brief idea of the person, the kind of person that you are in this profession, in the job that has been talked about. Okay? Then additional questions. These are questions that they're going to use to try and see if you are the right candidate. If you have uploaded... Oh, brilliant. Nometa says they can see. Thank you, Nometa, for responding. These people were just ignoring me. Thank you, Manango. Right. Have you completed your trade test as a plumber? It's a yes. If you did, because remember, it was said in the application to say you should have completed your trade test. So it's just a checklist to say, are you the right candidate who has applied? Not to necessarily say you are the right candidate to be employed, but is it worth checking your CV? Are you worth going through the next phase, next stage of the application process? Do you have more than 5 years of experience post-apprenticeship? Yes. If you see yourself putting no's here, then you're not the right person. Are you currently registered with the relevant body as a registered gas installer? Yes. If you are, yes, I can. Noctula says, okay, brilliant. Do you have electrical knowledge? Yes, if you have. And don't lie, guys. If you do not have, you do not have. Have you worked with various types of boilers? Yes, if you have. Have you worked with both residential and commercial heat pump systems and boilers? Right. Then, don't miss anything. In order to provide our services, we need to store and process your personal data. If you consent to the use of this data, please provide us with the permission below. That's how it is. You know, this is GDPR issues, you know, where they have to store your data and should not be shared with anybody. So you have to consent to that, right? You're going to click there. That box. If you leave it open, your application won't go through. Right. And then you're submitting your application. It's done and dusted. Simple as that is Lobozan. Simple as that. I know this thing is so stressful, guys. That's why even if when I decide I am giving up, these people are not listening, I still come back. I find myself seated here and still talking, you know, trying to help you, because I know it's very possible. It's very much possible. So I thought I should do this. So now let's move on to the second problem that may arise, and you might not get positive responses, is private messaging the recruiters. That one is a no. That one is a no, guys. If ever you've one person who's gone to the contact us and you're private messaging them, the mechanics needed, or do they have? Yes, they are needed. I have the job here. They are needed. Who's that? Soneni Piri. They are needed. Let me show you the job. Hold on right there. I did see it somewhere, and I did talk about it. It now depends on what kind of a mechanic you are. Where did I see it? Let's check. I did see it, I remember, and I talked about it. Okay. Just a second. But if you just go on this website, guys, you'll never go wrong. Mechanics. Unless if it's been filled up. If it's been, right, there they are. Waterford. Who asked that question? I hope the person is there. All right, look at that. HGV mechanic. Heavy goods vehicles, right? Heavy goods vehicles mechanic, full-time. It has visa sponsorship. You're going there to apply. Let's see what opens up for us. Okay. And then, let's see. Right, look at that. Where is the person who asked? No, I won't give you the link. I'll tell you, do this, what I'm doing, Tatenda. Do exactly what I'm doing, my dear. Right, so there is the job. Auto electricians, they are there. I'll show you the job. HGV mechanic. Who asked that question? Right. So Neni Piri, are you there? Are you still there, or I'm just wasting my time? I'm glad, Noctula. Thank you so much for that acknowledgement. Thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. It's nice, you know, to talk to people and they show some understanding. At least I'm not wasting my time. I'm still waiting for Soneni Piri. The boy, I talk to people and they are nowhere to be found. They've disappeared. I'm still seated here waiting to help them. Right, let's see, maybe after two more messages. Soneni Piri, are you there? Nanko. Those abantu. Say you're watching Katesu Soneni Piri. All right, let's move on. So all that, there's visa sponsorship, there's everything. There is totally everything about whatever you're looking for. So private messaging is definitely not the ideal thing to do. It's a taboo. Never private message these companies, guys. Never. You are just going to annoy them. You are just, all right, so then you saw what I was talking about, right? The job is there. There's visa sponsorship. You just need to follow the instructions on how to put in your application. You just need to follow instructions. People are being responded to, guys. And there'll come a time when maybe in a month's time or 2 months' time, you'll be coming back. If you don't apply, you'll be coming back to say, aren't they electrician jobs? Aren't they mechanic jobs? It will be quiet. They would have recruited people that they wanted. Remember, they can't keep recruiting every day. So this is exactly what was happening in the K, right? In the K, sometime 3 years ago, people were, they were just ignoring these things and people were not yet ready. They thought there's going to be a new Zimbabwe. And now they're panicking. Now they want this opportunity. But it's seasonal. These things go and come. So at this moment, at this time, at this juncture, it's quiet. Truck drivers, I talked about them, and I think it's about a day or 2 days ago. There's lots and lots of opportunities for truck drivers. They are needed. Because the FM was talking about it, they were interviewing some South African guy who is based in Ireland here and was sharing to their own South African people. But you need to have a code 14. I always bring on this opportunity because I know we have our Zimbabwean people who are based in South Africa. They have South African documents. They have code 14 licenses. What the company doesn't want is for you to convert your Zim license to the South African license. No, they don't want that because they've picked it up that most of those licenses are not legit. So you should have obtained your license in South Africa. But the rest of the jobs, there is no country specification to say they don't want Zimbabweans. No, it's only the drivers where they've specified to say the specific license that they want is code 14. Okay? Right. So never private message our recruiters. Never. They are not our friends. They are not, well, it's just, prospect employers. I never got the guts, to private message. Never. That one, guys, never do it. Okay? Then thirdly, if there is no introduction or cover letter to your application, it's considered invalid. Remember, there is that place where they said upload your CV. Then at the bottom, they said, Noctula, so there's somewhere where they specified to say your what did they say? They said professional history or something like that. Okay, what did they say? Where I said this is where you're going to put your, summary, summary, where you're going to put your under candidate profile, you're going to put your summary. This is where you're going to put your cover letter. So if you do not have a cover letter or an introduction about yourself, your CV is not going to be considered, guys. It can't just pop up from nowhere. They don't even know what experiences you have, what kind of a person you are, what skills do you hold, auntie? Novantu, thank you. Not that I've seen. I haven't seen any, but if I see them, definitely I'll share. Not that I know. Metric only, lots of them. K. There's other jobs. There's other jobs that especially K. K usually they would take you. Gone are the days where they would also take general operatives, right? We are more like coming to work in the factories, right? But that visa was since stopped. I don't know for whatever reason. Yeah, though they were coming under general visa, but only a few people managed to come through that visa. So when there is nothing, when you don't hear people talking about it, guys, it means there's no information on it, huh? So we've talked about the following instructions. Never private message the recruiter. If there's no introduction or cover letter, it's considered invalid. I came late trying to catch up. Okay, don't worry. You can pick up from where we are now. And then the rest you play it as as a delayed. But I think I'm just ending. I won't be long. Give me about 5 minutes and then I'll be ending the live so that people who come are able to watch the whole live. And then the fourth problem could be your poor formatting and grammar. Broken English, guys, is so annoying, especially when it's something professional. When you are reading WhatsApp, yes, we can break the English and what, but when it's a professional document, make sure you're taking your time to go through your CV, to go through whatever information that you're writing, to see that it is legit, it is correct English. That's how you pick up scammers as well. You know, if you see a document, a professional document that is written with broken English, that's typical of a scammer document. So don't be a scammer to the recruiter. Make sure you're writing everything accordingly. Revise. Sorry, my general work visa. Now I don't know, Mimi, what you are saying. Right. So, what was I saying? I've been distracted. Yes, I do know Zippo. I do, but all the information is here on the lives. I've shared how you write your CV. I've shared it. I don't know how many times. Just check on the, the videos that I've done. I've shared. There was one where I was doing different parts, because I didn't want it to be too long. Then people might lose, some information along the way. So I actually did part 1 to part 4. All the information is there. Unless if you want me as a person to sit with me here, we start to write your name, Soneni, and then after that you write this and then that, but now it will be coming at a fee. Because guys, it's only fair. Lami, with my time that I'm spending with you guys, in my extra time, I think I need to benefit something from there. I come here, willingly, no one forcing me, because I want to help. But now when you want the whole body of me, now you have to pay. When you now want the whole me, because I can only stretch to a certain level, which is what I'm doing now. And I've done, all that information is there. And it's so sad because these videos are going to be deleted by Facebook. So I'm trying to upload them to my YouTube channel. So go and follow YouTube in case you might miss some of this information when the videos are deleted. And YouTube will know Bantu's page. Okay? Right. Then poor formatting and grammar. Definitely that one, I said, it's typical of a scam. Okay? So make sure you are revising your work before you complete your application. And okay, then the last one, applying for jobs you are not qualified for. They have said they want you to have 5+ years of experience. They have said they want you to have a diploma in what. They've also said they want you to have done apprenticeship, blah, blah, blah. And then when you don't have all those things, you don't have Code 14, you don't qualify for that job. So why are you applying? Auntie? Okay, so we are done and dusted. Those are the 5 tips that I thought I should give you guys, okay? And then let's get on to my second. I think we are done, guys. This is now open for questions. Jobs, I can only present jobs that I have information on, guys. If you see me quiet, like yesterday, I didn't post anything because I didn't have any information to share. So I won't come here and waste your time. And don't push me to end up starting to lie. If I am quiet, I have no information. And if I am quiet, you come to my inbox and then you pay imali. At least I'll be taking my time. It will mean that I am no longer taking a shift, or I'm no longer cooking for my family, but I'm just attending to you. Which honestly, I'll repeat again, all the information is right there on the lives. Unless if you're just coming to support me and, give me some early Easter, I would certainly appreciate, right? And give you what you need to know. Give you the information that you need, okay? I will certainly help you, but guys, money is not easy to come by. Just look at the information that is shared there freely. But still, if you insist, you are most welcome. Okay, so that's all that I wanted to give you guys. Is there anything that I missed out from the caption that I put up? Remind me, guys. Is there anything that I missed out? I'm waiting for questions now. Is there anything that I missed out? Right. Remember I said there's a phone call that I was attending to, right? We could be having a guest, right? A guest that you guys believe in seeing and hearing from Abani Husbanda. So Muntu Sibilo Mhlope, who will be coming through on one of our lives to come and talk to us about these opportunities. the person works together with the company as well. So they might be coming through, but I'm not sure when. I'm still trying to get a date with them, so that you can also ask them questions, because you might think, unobantu wazini. Usele ule 3 years lo ese island wazini uzasitshelana. I'll bring it on. I'll try to get that Nkiwa to come through and, explain to you. Maybe my English is a bit broken, so you're not understanding me. So I'll try. I'm still trying to arrange for that. And when he comes, guys, pose as many questions as you can to him, right? Because these are, opportunities that come by when we don't deserve them. They should be busy, doing whatever they're doing in the companies. But because I've asked them, what can you just help us like this? And, ask them, are there any chances of getting the healthcare jobs? Ask all that information, of which I've also asked, and they're in the pipeline, to try and get a company that they can be recruiting for, a certain hospital that they can be recruiting for. So these are the things that should be, that should be going on. Right. I do not see any questions. I do not see any stars besides the ones that I was sent by my lovely Ulokuzen I do not see any. Okay, we'll call it. I do not see anything that needs my attention. Correct me if I am wrong. Am I free to go? Am I free to go? Let me see if there's anything that I missed. Right, questions and answer. Do you have any questions for me? So the jobs, guys, I've sent a lot of jobs the past 2-3 weeks. I have sent a lot of jobs. But the way people are responding to those jobs is totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. People are DMing the recruiters. They are DMing the CEO. They are asking, what if I do not have this? What if I have not this? What about carers? What about, guys, let's act like organized people and we do what we've been asked to do at that moment. And that way, guys, I can bet with you, not all of us are going to get these jobs, by the way, and not everybody is destined to go. But try your luck. If it fails, then at least you would have done justice. Okay? You would have done justice, because not everyone is going to be gone. Not everyone is going to be. Thank you for the information, guys, and stay blessed. Keep well, and hopefully I'll be able to go on TikTok and present the same information, because I know there's lots of questions there on TikTok. So for those who are sending me messages on my messenger, of which messenger I don't open because I can't. What I usually open is WhatsApp I do open, but after a bit of some time, because there'll be a lot on my plate. Thanks, sis. Let me go and check how to do the CV and cover. Please, who's that? Noktula Moyo. Okay. Please, Noktula. And then when you feel, I still don't understand, you are most welcome to come through. You are very much welcome. I understand. Our way of understanding is different, right? But if you feel you still want my attention, I am willing to spare a bit of some time and then give you 1 hour. We go through it together and all that. Okay. Right. Okay, guys. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Pilar. Thank you so much. I was about to cut the live. Thank you. It's as if I knew something was going to be coming through. Sorry, sis. Sometimes here data so ukuya phethe bafunane angizwanga. Ulaleli lokhu zentandi. Ulaleli live le. Idatha vele nje abantu abasegoli, unless nxa useZimbabwe thandi, abantu abasegoli I know lapha abasebenza khona balamadatha vele, balamadatha. Abantu abasegoli, kulabantu abasegoli abasebenzisa i-internet kumbe i-Facebook njengabantu basegoli. Abantu basegoli bamnandi kakhulu, so that one to me is not an excuse. So I hope usegoli, but unless nxa usezim thandi, nxa usezim I would understand. But all the information, it's right there. It depends on what kind of a job that you're looking for us to know how we can help you. Okay, you'd require this, and that. Okay, Because it all depends on what country, which country you're going to, what job you're going to go and do, which visa you're going to be going under. So I hope ngiyazwakala Thandi. I hope ngiyazwakala. That's why, guys, when I have nothing to share, also the internet, because I know those people that I want to watch, they also do not have data to just come and watch me play. Yeah, right? I only play on my playing ground, my personal profile. That one is just for us, allow me to refresh and get some, whatever. Yeah, so that's where I play. I just post my videos, I post my family, we just play there. Just to show you in life, also in the diaspora, Uguti, it can be hard like this. I mean, I say things like they are. I used to hear Upopo saying that, Uguti, we don't sugarcoat. I also share things as they are. If it's cold and it's unbearable, I'll tell you guys this place is cold. If things are expensive and my rent is crazy, mortgages are crazy, I will tell you this is difficult. If they're nice things, I'll tell you, wow, guys, this is nice. So that's how we play around with the lifestyle in my personal profile. Do follow it as well so that you also, refresh your mind. When you have been struggling to apply, just go and check, but what am I applying for, Lapa? Is it worth it? Am I going to be able to stand this kind of a life? Am I going to be able to be going for shifts, 12-hour shifts, and then come back home so drained, so tired, and all that? Yeah, so I try to balance the two, right? So, yeah. All right. All right, guys. Sankham. I'm trying to buy time if I could see a question. I'm trying to see if I can see a question before I go. Maybe just one more minute. Because I know after this live, questions will be coming to my inbox. Initially, I would feel bad if I don't respond to those inboxes, those messengers. But what I simply do now is just clear. I just clear because, guys, I can't cope. I'll be tired from speaking in English every time, talking to the clients at work and what, and then here, But thank you so much, guys. But what I can tell you, this is possible. It is very possible, guys. People are coming. They are coming, and don't give up because I said, the care jobs are a bit scarce and everything. The time is going to come. From nowhere, a company can just say, okay, we are open with visa sponsorships. And you could be one of those lucky ones. Yeah, so it's seasonal. There are times when it opens up and then it just closes. When it's quiet, surprisingly, all companies are quiet. So it's not surprising to me. It happens. When they open up and you're like, wow, all these companies, having visa sponsorship. Like this one, LSPP. LSPP was quiet for a whole 3-4 months, end of year last year. I think October, November, December. The time when I was home, Lapana, I think that was the time when they last talked about the opportunities. And then they went quiet the whole of November, December, January. I think they started, posting these jobs January, February. It's now opening because, these processes. There are times where they're talking to companies, they're trying to negotiate and what. And when it opens, it certainly opens. I can bet with you guys, in the few weeks or days to come, these opportunities will be filled up. They won't be taken. And you'll be saying, are they taking auto mechanics? Are they taking chefs? And there will be nothing. Thank you, sister, for sharing. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Let's do this, guys. It's very possible. It is very, very possible. So, yeah, all the best to everybody. And, just give yourself time, guys, to do this. And it's just going to make sense at the end of the day. You will remember, hey, this journey was never easy. It was never easy. It started, 2-3 years ago, and look at me now. Is this me? This is where I am. It does happen, guys. Just your patience, you following the instructions, and just doing exactly what you're required to do at that moment. And then you'll be good to go. All right, guys. I think I'm talking too much now. Bye for now. Bye.